I was so embarrassed. Escorted out by this security guard. I jumped back into her face, hugged a random lady, smashed into her eye, and I thought, oh my gosh, no. My period's come. Hi guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then I post a new YouTube video every Friday and my videos are either about gymnastics, fitness or lifestyle. Firstly, if you see the bed moving in any point of this video, it's not a ghost, it's my sister. She did not want to remove herself, so she is behind my head. Today I'm going to be telling you guys some of my most embarrassing gymnastics moments. I thought it'd be quite hard to think of gymnastics specific. Basically, I can't say the word specific. Probably know what I'm saying, but I can't say it, so you just have to deal with it. I thought it'd be hard finding gymnastics embarrassing moments, like they have to do with gymnastics, but it was surprisingly easy, and I started writing them down and pretty much took up a whole page, so I'm just going to be giving you a few. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started. So this embarrassing moment happened in Cornwall on holiday, and I was tumbling on the beach. I was having a great time filming videos, like it was amazing, and I was doing this one tumble. It was quite a long one and I was really happy with how it was going, and I remember I did a tuck back on the end of the tumble, and halfway through the tuck back I saw something like believe I saw your foot appear. Lovely. Halfway through the tuck back, I saw something beneath me, but because I was tumbling, it was blurry and I could not see what it was. Anyway, there was no stopping. I couldn't just stop in the air, so I had to just land on this thing, and I realised I accidentally landed on someone's dog. The dog was absolutely fine, it just kind of ran off. I looked over and the owners were just giving me the evils, which I found quite embarrassing, so I was like, I don't really know what to do. I didn't mean to land on their dog. Technically it was the dog's fault for running in the way of my tumble. I did completely land on this dog and I felt pretty bad, so I just kind of like mouthed sorry to them because they were quite far away, and then I ran off. Nowadays I wouldn't just run off, I probably would have gone up to the people, but it was quite a few years ago and I was too scared to go up to them. This one is probably my most recent. This literally happened maybe a couple of months ago. I was at adult gym. This is where anyone can just come and train for a few hours, do whatever they want. It's not structured or anything. So I was with a couple of friends and I looked over and I saw this lady coming over, and this lady was someone who I met on like a screen combat course. I did a whole like knife routine with her that was filmed and it was really cool, and so we spent 3 solid days together practicing this routine. And I hadn't seen her in like a year, so I was really excited. I ran up to her and gave her a hug. I was like, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? Blah, blah. Then I looked at her face and I was thinking, oh my gosh, like what's happened to her? Like she's like aged. She's aged quite a lot. She had like a couple of wrinkles. She's my age. And then I went back over to the friends I was with and I asked one of them, I was like, that was Leah, wasn't it? And he was like, no, her name's Stella. So basically, I just had ran over and hugged a random lady who I had never seen in my life, and I was really excited about it, and she must have just been so confused. I had about 2.5 hours left of the session and I just had to be going around the gym and she was just in there. It was so embarrassing. So I've been to quite a few gymnastics clubs in my life. I've mainly done tumbling, but there was a point where I did acro. I joined this new club when I was maybe about 15. I was put with an acro partner. She was older than me, so I was actually the top, and I'd never been a top before. So I wasn't used to the balances or anything like that. So this was like my trial session at this new club. We were trying to practice like a backwards log balance. So I had to jump back up into this balance, and because I'm so used to tumbling, I jumped back like I was doing a flick, so I jumped back into her face. I remember like feeling it headbutt her, and I was like, oh no, I feel really bad. And I turned around and her glasses had literally smashed into her eye and she had blood all around her eyes. I just felt awful. It was so embarrassing, and like everyone was like crowding around and I didn't really know what to do because I didn't know any of these people. I just felt so bad. I was like, this is not a good first impression. gosh! It's so loud! I once went to M&S with my friend Shane, which is like a shop. It's got like clothes and food and stuff like that. We found this like massive aisle in M&S. We're like, yeah, we're gonna tumble. We're filming like a gymnastics in public video, so like this is the perfect place to tumble. So I went first and I did this tumble and my shoes made such a loud noise. It literally sounded like... What makes a loud noise?
Elephant.
Yeah, it literally sounded like an elephant was stomping down this aisle. And then the security guard came over and he was like, you can't do that. And he basically kicked us out of the shop. He was like, you need to leave. You have to leave right now. There were a few people around looking at us being like escorted out by this security guard. Stop it!
What?
It just looks like there's a ghost. At one of my tumbling competitions, this was quite a few years ago, I think I was about 14 or 15, we had these new leotards and they were the most high cut leotards ever. You would do like a straight jump and you'd have a wedgie. And at this competition I was really stressing out because I forgot to bring my leotard glue. So my leotard was gonna move straight away. And I remember in the queue saying to my coach like, oh please can I wear shorts? Please can I wear shorts? She's like, no, you'll lose points, blah blah. So I did my tumble. I think it was like, I can't remember, it was like a few flicks and then I had a random half turn jump at the end. And in the flicks I felt my leotard go right up my bum. Like it was so bad. I knew there were so many people watching and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got the world's biggest wedgie right now. So in my half turn jump I jumped up really high and I yanked down my leotard in the jump. I thought it would make it less embarrassing by not having a wedgie at the end, but it actually made it really obvious how embarrassed I was about my wedgie. So that was great. So I got points taken off anyway for doing that because my arms weren't up. I did a photo shoot once and I was wearing these really light yellow leggings. We were about halfway through the shoot maybe. I'd just been doing a few handstands and I had like a few like bits of dirt and things on my hands, so I like wiped them on my trousers and I looked at my finger and there was like blood on my finger and I thought, oh my gosh, no. My period's come. It's not good. Really bad timing. I had nothing with me. It was a male photographer, so I just felt a bit awkward and I didn't say anything to him. So I was just imagining this massive stain on my bum. We're in London, so there's a lot of people going past and I was like, oh, this is so embarrassing. We've still got half the shoot to go and we're going all around London and I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any spare trousers or anything. The next thing I had to do was like a straddle handstand. I was like, this is the worst thing for that. It's awful. Before doing the handstands, I was like, oh, I need to stretch my legs a bit more. So I was trying to do like lunges and stuff and try and look around to see if I could see. And I couldn't. And I was just so embarrassed for at least half an hour. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the toilet. So I just went in the cafe and there was nothing there. It was fine. My period had not come. I just cut my finger on something. That was it. But I was just, oh, I was so embarrassed. So this one isn't me doing gymnastics, but I was coaching gymnastics, so I'm going to count it in this video because it was quite embarrassing. The kids who were playing this game, these kids were maybe like 5, 6-year-olds, and there are loads of them going around. Someone would shout out something, say, oh, go and touch something red, go and touch something blue, go and touch something solid, and the kids would have to run around and find the first thing they could think of. One of the times, the coach said, oh, touch something squidgy. This little boy ran up to me and he just like grabbed my boob. He had the right idea, but just like froze. I was like, maybe go and find something else. And then I just saw a couple of the other coaches looking at me like, I just did not expect that at all. I mean, he could have gone and touched a squishy crash mat or something. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you appreciated my embarrassing moments. If the comments are open, please comment any of your most embarrassing moments down below. I would love to read them. Also, if you have any YouTube videos you'd like me to post, then DM me on my Instagram or comment them down below. And if I use your video idea, I will give you a shout out in the video and follow you back on Instagram. I hope you guys have an awesome week and I will see you next Friday. Bye!
Bye!